Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Tea Time with Distinguished. I'm your host, Distinguished. I have the distinguished privilege, honor to be interviewing one of the first champions who will be performing next week at our first ever Bars in the Barbershop tour in New York City, the 5 boroughs. Yeah, you heard it here first. My man Mark Q. Mark Q, tell the people who you are.
What up, I'm Mark Q, at Mark Q Music on the gram. You know, I'm Mr. Young Chick, Old Chick. You might have seen me on the gram or somewhere, something like that. You know, holla at me, man.
So Mark Q, we've been knowing each other for a minute, like years.
Word.
Like you met me doing poetry, you saw me do a little acting here and there, and now here we are, Bars in the Barbershop. You know what I mean?
Facts,
The tour. How do you feel about the state of hip hop right now in terms of your footing? Like, do you feel like you're in a place where you see elevation, or do you feel like you're at a place where there's more that could be done in terms of what you're trying to do? Because you've also done a lot too. I've seen you evolve.
Yeah, yo, it's like, it's crazy. It's kind of like I'm in some weird middle space. Like I feel like as far as the shows, I got that down. You know what I mean? I think I got the videos down.
Yeah, definitely.
And now it's like I'm kind of like, I'm looking into other lanes outside of myself. You know what I mean? Like I'm more focused on the videography so that I can go harder incorporating that interrap, if you get what I'm saying.
Right.
Like it's like, yeah, you got bars, yeah, you could perform, but it ain't enough clearly, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just more so on some, what else can I expand within my own talents to help push myself forward from this point, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Where do you feel like the disconnect comes from? Because you said that you feel like there's probably more you got to do, even though I feel like you're doing enough. And I'm sure you know that you've done enough where it's like, yo, like, y'all don't see me? Where do you feel like the disconnect comes from where it's like, all right, cool, I got the shows, I got the videos. Why am I not either getting noticed? Why is this platform not picking me up? Why they're not asking me to headline? Like, where do you feel like that's coming from? Because you all put in the work.
Well, it's more so, you know, they say you need a team, but you know, if you don't got that, you don't got that. Like, you can't just stop because you don't got that, you know what I'm saying?
Wow, Jewel, man, that's rough.
And also these platforms like the social media, they not really playing fair, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can make it work, but you kind of gotta like work for them, you know what I'm saying? Like, they almost become like a 9-to-5, which is cool if you set up to do that, but I'm not really set up to do that. I got to do my own thing and upload to them when I need to, you know what I'm saying? So, but they kind of like punish you if you're not consistent and playing by all their rules and algorithms, and I'm like, yo, I can't play that game, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like, I have these moments where I go viral, and it's like, yo, who's this? And then the minute I stop, anything go wrong, it's like, the platform kind of pushes me to the bottom, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I post something and I'll be like, yo, like, people don't mess with me no more. Like, but it's really the platform. So now I'm on some, like, I either need a mailing list or I need, like, to just start taking people's phone numbers. Like, I need direct contact to anybody who mess with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's where it is. Like, also organization and structure. I'll be running around crazy and I'm just all over the place. We always talking about that. Like, I really need to structure my whole situation. Yeah.
Okay. So with that being said, is social media doing more harm than good? Because I feel like there is a balance. Like, for example, people are watching us right now on either Instagram, Facebook, or even YouTube. You know what I mean? Please support us. But at the same time, I'm not using this to say I have to be on this platform in order for you to see Tea Time. You're going to see Tea Time regardless. Even if we got to, sit down, brainstorm to reinvent the next social media platform, you're going to see this. Or we could just take it back, like, hey, listen, go back to the DVD days. I don't mind because I'm about to work. At the end of the day, though, I feel like we are going to a weird place where we depend on social media too much. For example, you are artist. And in order for you to really be seen and heard, there's only like a few platforms that will make you be seen and heard. If you're not on an iTunes or Spotify or Pandora or one of the big major music media platforms, people are not going to hear you or see you. So we need to get back to a place where we have to tell ourselves as the artists, regardless if we have the platform or not, people got to see us. And I don't know what your thoughts on that is, because I don't want to ever feel like I need Facebook to promote me. I need Instagram to promote me. I need YouTube. I'm gonna promote me regardless. Like, just like how you gotta promote you regardless. So where do you think the artist now has to shift their thinking? Because I like what you're thinking is, well, where does the average artist who don't got the money, they don't got the followers, they don't got the team, what do they need to do?
You know, that's a super individual question.
Okay.
Like I can't say, because you know everybody got different strengths and
Right.
talents and things they're willing to do and not do. For me, I've always been about doing both. Like, you gotta be in people's face, but you also gotta feed the online as well. So, but it's like, you know, if something, this is what I learned recently, if something goes wrong and these platforms have the power to just kind of cut you off from your fan base, that's not cool at all. It's almost like you signed to a record label somewhat, like, and the record label is like, oh, nah, you on punishment, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
you in Facebook jail for 30 days.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
so it's like,
point. June.
I'm thinking like, oh, people don't mess with me no more, like, no, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in reality, it's like, yo, they can't see it. They just not seeing what you posting. Like, I remember I used to get upset, like, yo, I know this fire, like, if I don't expect everybody to like it, but I'm like, yo, this is quality stuff, and you know what I'm saying? They just can't see it.
Right.
They can't see it, and it's like a lot of studying just to figure out little things like that, a lot of trial and error, but yeah, you have to cut the middleman out.
Right.
Use the middleman as a platform, but you gotta have some type of direct access, or it's gonna be crazy, like.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel you. So let's go back, because we didn't even go into this vein. How did you first get started into doing hip hop music?
That's hard to say, you know.
Okay.
Like, I was probably like 13. I wrote my little trash first rhyme. You know what I mean? Like, Jen was trash, but you know, you just playing with it, and then I don't know, like, I always kept rhyming, and you know, at the lunch table, people said it was fire, so I was like, let me do this just for fun, or whatever. And then, you know, I think, to be honest, when I really got serious, I got like my first like full-time serious job, and it was so trash, and I was like, oh nah, this rap gotta work, like, but you know, it's a super long-term thing, like, it's really a marathon, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was sprinting my whole way through and kept crashing, but you know, it's definitely a marathon, and you know, you gotta have a plan, you gotta have the pieces to the puzzle, and it's gaining insight. That's really what it is. If you don't got the mentor, you just gonna have to make those mistakes and bounce back from them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was that first garbage job, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna have to figure this out, cause you know, I ain't about to sit here for the next 30 years of my life. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that being said, now in 2019, what exactly are you trying to do with your music that you haven't done in previous years before? Like, you've learned a lot, you've done a lot. You're adding different, you know, job titles to what you're already doing now. You're behind the camera, you're in front of the camera. You're probably doing a little editing on the side. You're shooting other people's videos. What is it that you know as an artist you need to do to get to the next level? Because the game, I feel like the game used to change every year. Then it went from every year to 6 months, every 3 months. I feel like the game changed every 3 weeks. Like, it's crazy out here. It's crazy out here. No, seriously. It's so much content. It's like, bruh, as soon as you start, we on another wave a few days after that. It's like, it's crazy. You got to be a beast.
You know, us as like the people who are trying to do stuff and provide entertainment and such, like, we looking at it like that, you know what I mean? But certain, like a fan, he's on some, yo, I just mess with this, and this. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So if you in that fan's interest, you just focus on them, you know what I mean? Like, so, and that's where it comes back to like having that direct connect, whether it be mailing list or like their phone number or something like that. So it's like, to us, we like, yo, it's Ugly God over here, and then you got Drake over here, and you got Lil Wayne, like, you looking at it like, yo, so much going on, but they the fans don't see it like
right.
that.
The fan is just like, if I'm with Weezy and I really don't rock with Wayne, I'm just with Weezy.
Exactly.
I feel you.
Like,
okay.
So you know, you just gotta kind of get in your own lane. Like you gonna always survey the field
right.
to see certain tools you may be able to use, tactics and techniques, but yeah, you just play your own lane.
Right.
Just play your own lane and keep working. Really.
I got you. So you have been on a lot of different platforms. You've been to a lot of different showcases. You've been to a lot of different open mics and things that allow artists to express themselves and their talent. What do you think is missing from both? Not necessarily the open mic thing, because I feel like that's more broad, but in terms of the showcase tailoring towards hip-hop artists like yourself and also hip-hop audience members, what's missing? What's stopping it from being what you think it could be as an artist? Because I'm pretty sure there's showcases that you've done, you're like, I'm disappointed. Whether you won or lost, you're just looking at it like, damn, they couldn't put more into that, or damn, like the artist over here is salty, like I don't think they're ever coming back. Or people go online and they just start talking crazy about the promoter, and which I'm sure me and you, we've definitely seen that. I'm just stepping back like, that's rough. It's not a good day on social media. Yeah.
Well, you know, like, there's this whole circuit of like, I don't want to call them that, but what it looks to me is like it's just predatory showcases. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, I like that term.
New artists who don't know nothing,
right? Who they just starting out.
Yeah, and they hungry. You know,
yeah, they do whatever.
They hungry, so you charging them $250 for nothing. You know what I mean? Like they could go to an open mic and perform, but you probably you see the joints with the we got executives from Sony or Atlantic, and
right.
And you know, like
they never there, and they might be there, but they're not talking. It's somebody.
It'd be somebody like they just put up these names and like they from Atlantic, and you know, I was there. I was there. You know, like
I was there as well. I definitely. We're not gonna say the names, but I've done those shows. I've done them. I've done them all. Paid $150, sell X amount of tickets. You know, and you might sell some tickets, but you might not meet who you were supposed to meet, and then now you're disappointed. And then if you win, it's even worse, because then the whole runaround with emails and it gets dark. Yeah, it gets dark.
And it's like the you know what I mean, like selling tickets is cool,
right.
But it's just like, you know, I pull up in a spot and it's like, yo, I done sold the tickets, I paid to get in here. Now you trying to sell me more stuff when I'm in here. You only got the artists and the entourages. Like, what did you do for me in any capacity?
Right.
Like, I paid a lot just to practice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, rehearsals ain't cheap. Right. Beats ain't cheap. Outfits ain't cheap.
Yeah.
Nah, you're right. So what do you think it's gonna take though for it to get to the next level?
Well, I think
especially in our city, New York. I mean, people leave here just to go somewhere else, and then it's like they get disappointed more because what they went out there for is not what it was cracked up to be. The flyer said this. They go out there, you in a deserted island.
Well, you know, it's like, and it's not just because I'm actually on the show. I be trying to keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Like
keep
the bars in the barbershop, you know, it's like legitimately, you know, you come through, you perform, you sell your tickets, and if you win, you're now getting paid to be on the tour. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's validity, there's something in it for me. Like and then it's put together unique. Like we're in the barbershop. You know what I mean? That's like the cornerstone of the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like things just gotta make sense. Like I can't tell people how to be creative and make things make sense. You know, they gotta just kind of keep going and put that together. You know, you got some people like you could do it in a diner. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, even if I don't like the artist, I'm gonna come through and eat, have my food, talk my ish or whatever with the person I'm with. You know, something you just gotta think.
Right.
And it's like, but you know, people out here getting their money, man. Like if they gonna charge artists $250 and not really provide no value other than entertainment, you know, and then what is value to everybody, you know? Somebody might be happy, you know, paying that $250.
They might
to perform for other artists and their entourage. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Like,
I feel you. And being that you just mentioned it, I guess we'll stop here. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you're a busy man. So with that being said now, so bars in a barbershop, we're getting ready to embark on 5 months of a lot of performing, a lot of communication, but more importantly, a lot of exposure. What from this tour are you trying to ascertain besides the money? Because the money that you're going to get paid, whether you know, as you know, you do what you do, is guaranteed. But at the same time, what are you trying to get towards the end of it? Like at the end of August, what do you want to say? Damn, okay, I know I got paid, but what happened to my artistry?
Well, you know, as you continue performing, and this the main thing I learned, like, as you continue to perform and continue to rap, like, it's like you failing forward, but you also sharpening your tools, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like, at the end of the day, no matter what, I'm going to take something from it.
Right.
However, you know, I want, like I said, I'm gonna have something to funnel any new fans that I see in there, and I want my people to have a good time. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, even if you my peoples and you follow me for whatever reason, like you might actually like my music, or maybe you just like the fact that I'm making moves, or you know, you just need something to do. You know what I mean? You pull up and pull out. I want you to have a good time. You know what I mean? Like, and network and build with everybody. I just want it to be like, yo, we rock with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got us at quality stuff. Like, we ain't pull up and had to wait like 5 hours for him to perform, and he only got 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying? So I want everybody to be on some, yo, I ain't mad, I pulled up, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really the vibes.
Okay, all right. So with that being said, let the people know who you are, Mark Q. Let them know what you got coming up outside of bars, within bars. Let them also know where they can find you and how they can get in contact with you for, you know, future shows, or if they want to, you know, interview you one day on, you know, their platform.
Yo, you already know. So it's Mark Q. That's at MAR_Q Music on the gram. You know, I'm shooting videos right now. I got some nice deals, some nice packages going down, doing all types of stuff with that. You can link me for that. Also, I'm going to be dropping like a video a week for a month straight, and then I'm going to go into one fire video. I hope y'all know at this point, if you already know me, I get kind of crazy with the videos. And yeah, bars in the barbershop.
Alright.
Tea Time with Distinguished.
Facts. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in with this episode of Tea Time with Distinguished. I'm your host, Distinguished, my good brother Mark Q. Make sure you are following us at Tea Time with Distinguished on YouTube, Tea Time with Distinguished on Facebook, and yeah, that's about that. But remember, always sip wisely.